everybody, it's Lauren Brown, also known as Raggedy World, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and now YouTube. And today we're going to be doing this glossy eye. Alright, I've been doing this look for many years in many different colors. If you want to do this look but you do not want to do it in pink, that is fine. Just follow the same steps but in a different color. Absolutely okay, but we're going all pink because it's Valentine's Day and I'm very excited. Please make sure you give this video a like if you learn anything along the way, and make sure you subscribe. Let that be your Valentine's Day gift to me. And when you're done with this, check out my whole Valentine's playlist. Stay a while. I will get into the tutorial. Alrighty, so we're starting off with the eyes already primed with the Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer. Like always, it's on my eyes. I flattened it out so there won't be any creasing. And let's get right into the eyeshadow. So today we're going to be taking the Colored Rain Pretty Chic palette. It is a 6-pan palette. They have these in like all the different colors. Also, Colored Rain is black owned, so shout out them, Black History Month. They have them in all the colors. But we're going to be taking the pink colorway today because I feel like the glossy eye in pink. Actually, I think brown might be my favorite. Brown, yellow, then pink. But actually, that's not what we're here for. Let's get into it. We're going to be taking this Morphe M441, holla, and we're going to go right into the shade Sweetheart, right? So the base to a glossy eye is really just a one shadow eyeshadow look. And I have a whole YouTube video on my one shadow eyeshadow look. It's the same thing, but we're just going to add gloss, all right? So we're going to take that and go right into the crease. This is so vivid. I don't know if I've ever used this shade like just by itself. Whoa. Like always, I'm going to say, you know, go ahead and do your eyeshadow before you do your base because you don't have to do it fallout. I did my base first just because for tutorial filming sake. But don't worry. See this fallout? We'll fix it later. But if you can, do your eyes before your face. Alright, so what I'm doing is I'm just going to blend it all the way across the crease. So from the outer corner, which is here, to the inner corner where your tear duct is. Your crease is when you open your eyes, where there's a bend, where there's a fold, where there's a flat. That is your crease. That's where we're going to be concentrating this eyeshadow for the moment. Also, a good way to figure out your crease if your crease doesn't look necessarily like my crease does is just halfway point from your eyebrow to your lash line. So figure out what the halfway point is, and that's it. Alrighty, now what we're going to do is we're going to take a fluffier brush. Now, when you move up in the eye, you're going to be using a wider brush. The brush bristles are going to be less densely packed. What does that mean in layman's terms? You see, this one is skinnier than this one. It's wider. You're going to be using a wider brush as you go up. As you go up on the eye, because that's going to help you with the ombre diffusing. When you use more dense brushes like this one, or this one, or even this one, that is going to help pack the color in a very vivid way. It's going to pack the color in. That's why you usually use it near the crease. Smaller brushes like this. As you go up, you want to make the eyeshadow diffuse. You want to make it more diffused. You don't want the eyeshadow to be as vivid up here as it is down here. So we're going to use a brush that is wider and less densely packed. There you go. If you ever wonder why, you're like, it's just one eyeshadow. Why are you using all these different colors? There you go. So actually, this is not going to be exactly a one eyeshadow look because I'm going to take this light pink shade simply because this shade here is so vivid. Ooh. And I'm going to blend right on top of where we blended the hot pink. So I'm going to do the same exact motion as we did before, making my way across the crease. And as y'all may know, if it's your first video, welcome. Hit the subscribe button. I do stuff like this all the time. It's great. I'm actually getting really consistent this year. I'm so proud. And I would say I don't want to jinx it, but I don't even believe in that. I'm proud of it. Anyways, subscribe, like this video, stay around, stick around for more. But if you have seen my videos before, you already know I like to take it all the way to the brow bone. And this look is no exception. That is why I am not afraid to use white eyeshadow bases because it's all going to get covered. And we're just going to blend across right underneath the brow bone, right on top of the crease. I don't know what I would call this part. There's a bone right here. So right on that bone, we're going to blend in the bone. Alrighty, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my M441 And I'm going to go back in and just add more of that hot pink, because as you can see, as it got diffused, it kind of lost its thunder a little bit. And we want to blend that back out. Blending is a game of multiples, you know what I mean? You're really never going to add an eyeshadow one time and then that be it. You're never going to just like, okay, I added it once, so I'm not going to go back and blend it. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, I suggest it. Now, I really just want to bring the hot pink up a little bit more, because we're going to need space to do the gloss. So I want to just bring it up a little bit more than, say, if I was doing a halo eye, which I just filmed my halo eye tutorial and just posted that, so go check that out. I don't want to do, you know, only the dark color right here. You know what I mean? I want to diffuse it up just a little smidge higher for this eyeshadow look. I plan on posting this before Valentine's Day. It will be posted for Valentine's Day. So please comment down below what your Valentine's Day plans are. Yeah, oh wait, let me tell you what I'm doing. I'm going to go right into Daydream and Sweetheart. So just this dark pink right here and this pink here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just take this M441. Honestly, it might be better if you use a lid brush, especially if you did your face like this, because it's going to make a lot of fallout. But if you don't want to clean your brushes, or if you don't have a lot of brushes, you can really take any brush for this step and just place that shade right on the lid. The other side. Now, as I was saying, I got too excited. What do y'all do for Valentine's Day? Please comment down below. I'm obsessed with Valentine's Day. It's my favorite holiday after August 8th, my birthday. And I want to know what y'all are doing, because I get excited about things like that. What am I doing for Valentine's Day? I know I have a solid core class in the morning. That's all I have planned. So, yeah. I hope your plans are a little bit more exciting than mine. I'm also going to make a charcuterie board, which will probably have a YouTube video to it. So, yeah, that's what my plans are looking like. Alright, as you can see, all I'm doing is just going back and blending like I did before. Like I said, when you place an eyeshadow, you never just place it once. You're going to place it, and we're just blending it out. I'm just blending it out. For sanity's sake, I'm going to take my Anastasia A22 brush, which is my powder brush. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little bit of powder and just blend that out. So it's getting a little hectic. I don't really care too much about the outer corner, simply because when I do pink eyeshadow, it becomes a full face affair. And we're going to do a whole bunch of blush in a second. But this inner corner, this could really change what your eye looks like depending on like what this inner corner looks like. It's crazy. Alrighty. I'm very satisfied. Hope you're satisfied. Like I say in all my tutorials, you can do whatever color you want to do for this look. However, just think of the same steps that I did. So if you want to do a green look instead of a light pink, you're going to do a light green. You want to do a darker green, and you want to do a medium green. Same thing. This is how you do glossy eye. You don't have to do pink if you don't want to do pink. But you're in the spirit of love. Alrighty. Now, when I do a glittery eye, or when I do any sort of other eye other than the glossy eye, literally every other single type of eye, I usually don't do all the other steps first before I add the topper. So topper would be glitter, gloss, rhinestones. I just don't do all the other steps. But in the glossy eye, I'm going to do all the other steps before I add the gloss. Simply because, one, glossy eyes do crease. That's probably the number one question I get. Do they crease? Yes. They're here for a good time, not a long time. They are not a long wearing full day experience. They are very cute for pictures, very cute for little outings, short outings. So that's the first reason why I don't do the gloss first. Second of all, gloss can get all over everything, but it's worse if you're trying to apply stuff on top of the gloss. So trying to apply lashes where the gloss is, it's not going to work. Your lashes are going to slip and slide. It's a mess. So we're going to add all of the things. We're going to finish the entire eye and then add the gloss, because trust me, I've done it both ways. Trust me, it's less hazardous. So I'm going to go into my waterline really quickly, and I'm just going to be taking a Michael's Craft brush, and I'm going to go right into my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. And today we're just going to be doing a white waterline, and I'm going to be going right along the waterline. I have a whole video on Eyeliner 101 where I touch on waterline stuff, waterline colors, waterline application. But I'm gonna make a separate waterline 101 video. Actually, I already made it. I just need to edit it. So yes, the baby coming out the end of this month. I'm trying to keep all of Valentine's Day stuff, like we're going hard for Valentine's Day, the end of this month or the start of next month. But there is a waterline video coming up. Until then, check out the eyeliner video. There's a lot of good tips in there. But it's a pretty simple process. You want to make sure that you use a creamy product. You don't want to use anything that's liquid or water-based because it's just going to make your eyes water. It's going to go everywhere when it mixes with the water of your eyes. We need something that's cream-based, and you want to go adjacent to the eye. So you don't want to go perpendicular, which would be stabbing right at your eye. We're going to go along the waterline. That's your quick waterline 101. Now I'm going to be taking just a smudge brush. It is from Beauty Bay Cosmetics, I want to say, but it does not have a name. And I want to take something that's flat and, you know, a little chubby for underneath the eye. And we're going to be going in with shade Sweetheart. And I'm going to go right under the lash line, right under the waterline. This eyeshadow is getting everywhere. I apologize. I wasn't familiar with your game. I wasn't familiar with this eyeshadow and how powerful it was. I might have done something. I wouldn't have done anything differently, but I would have known. Yeah, fallout usually doesn't bother me because I usually do my face after I do my eyes. And also, I just feel like I'm just blending this out a little bit on the edge. I just feel like a powerful, vibrant eyeshadow, like that's the least that I could pay for it. Is just fallout. You know what I mean? Like, she's not perfect. You know, everybody has their flaws. You know, look at what she brings to the table. I mean, look how vivid this pink is. Alrighty, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into shade. Hold up. Don't do that. It's not sanitary. But something had to be done. Okay? I'm going to go into shade Secret Admirer, which is the light pink. I'm going to go back on that BH Cosmetics blending brush. And I'm going to go right underneath the eye. Honestly, the only reason why I'm using a brush this big is because I'm going to blend it into my blush. However, I know that y'all are doing this look and using different eyeshadow colors. So you may not want blue or green so far down underneath your eye. I got you. You're going to want to use something like this. This is a Made by Mitchell M7 brush. It's a little bit more tapered and more controlled. Or you could use a ColourPop E27, a dome brush. This is not going to give you such a diffused and airy look. The color's gonna look a lot more concentrated, but that's what you want for that itty bitty space. You should use this instead. Because I'm gonna be using pink on the cheeks, this is gonna be a really blown out look, so I'm gonna be using this brush. However, I wanna keep in mind everybody's options and priorities. So I'm gonna go right underneath where I put Sweetheart. And I'm just going to blend it out. Now I'm actually going to take that dome brush and I'm going to go in with Sweetheart and just mix these two together. This is also a great way to blend two shades together. If you want to blend like a yellow and a blue, you want to add a green. So that whatever is the in between of those shades. So if those two shades had a baby, what would it be? Since I'm trying to blend this light pink, which is kind of create a little bit of a stark cast on my under eye, and this dark pink that's right here, how do I mix those two colors? I'm going to tap a little bit of this and a little bit of this. We're going to go in. I always say I recommend tapping the dark color first, then the light color. Because, yeah. If you tap the dark color second, it's just going to be the dark color. And then I'm going to go back in with this brush and go a little bit into Daydream just for right underneath that waterline. Oh yeah. All right, now we got to figure out what we're gonna do with this inner corner. I'm going to go with my tried and true favorite white eyeshadow. And this is from the Stone Cold Fox palette from ColourPop. And this shade right here, Daydream. I don't know another white eyeshadow like it. I really don't. And I'm going to be taking this, one of my favorite brushes for the inner corner, which is the ColourPop E28 small dome brush. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right into the inner corner. And I'm going to make small circles. Using this white will open up the eye. As you see this eye compared to this eye. Also, this is what I was saying earlier about fallout underneath the eye. Whatever happens in this little section of the eye makes a big difference. So I'm going to do that. You could also use a light pink. If you're doing a green look, you can use a yellow. If you're doing a blue look, you use a light blue. It's really your choice, but I like to go with a white for most of my looks. I feel like it just looks so clean. But yes, you just want to go with something that's light so that it attracts attention to the center of your face. So whenever you use light colors, highlights, that is where the attention is going to be drawn, and you want your attention to be drawn right here in the center of your face. It's also why people do the super light under eyes. Now, as you can see, it looks a little bit crazy. It looks a little bit crazy. Taking that dome brush from before, and I'm just going to blend it out. It says a little bit of pink on it. I'm not going back into the shade. I'm just using whatever left on that brush to just blend it out a little bit. Alright, so now we're going to do lashes. So I am going to add this new mascara. This is the Lancome Lash Idol mascara. I think I love this mascara. I'm pretty sure I've had it before. This is just the waterproof version. Like the curve. Alright, I'm just going to add mascara to my lashes. Nothing too different. I don't do anything too special because I always add falsies, so why would I? You know what I mean? I just need to make sure that they're all coated, so when I add the falsies, there's not like, you know when the lashes look a little ashy underneath the falsie because they're not the same color? Yeah. And then the bottom lashes, I do kind of do something special here. I always wiggle them horizontally so that they have a fighting chance. I love when people have like super long, like lower lashes. Women from like the Middle East, their lower lashes. Alright, we're gonna let that dry for a second. While that dries, I'm just gonna go into these two shades here because I know it's gonna be a perfect match to my eyeshadow. And I'm gonna get to blushing it up. Oh. That's too much. Oh, I made it worse. We are going to go in with some powder and try to counteract that. I swear, I'm just like, oh my gosh, whenever I have a mistake, I'm like, yay, I have a mistake, so I can teach him what to do. But I'm also like, I have a mistake. We gotta fix this. But you see, it's no issue. I'm just gonna re-solidify my contour real quick, because, yeah. And then I'm gonna go back in and finish the deed. Okay. Whew. And a little bit on the tip of my nose. Hey mom. My mom hates that my shirts get so dirty when I'm doing this. But I'm in the trenches, okay? I'm in the field for real. I'm an artist. I'm going to be using the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek and Happy Thoughts. Per usual. I don't even know why I just sit there and read it. I know what I'm using. Y'all probably know too at this point. I'm just going to do a little bit on the tip of my nose, the bridge of my nose. By the time I post it tomorrow, the how to apply eyelash video will not be posted. However, some of you are going to find me weeks from now, months from now, years from now. So I'll put it in the cards. Go watch that video in advance. If it's not out yet, keep praying for me. Amen. Thank you. But I'm going to go off camera and put on my lashes because I need to find a pair of lashes. I need to cut it, customize it. I don't have a pair of lashes right now that are ready to just plop on. So I'm going to put on my lashes and throw on something on my lips. And then we're going to be ready to apply the gloss and sign off. Alrighty, we're back with more hair clips because I felt like I just didn't give it my all the first time I put them in. All right, so my lashes, I'm going to tell you what they are. They are from the beauty supply store. They are Eye Envy by Kiss 3D Collection KPEI05. Yes, fresh out the pack. And my lips, I put on so many things. I put on Ebony Cosmetics liquid lipstick in Killer Queen, and then I added some of this hot pink, which is Pink Panther by Colored Rain. Both of these are Black owned. And also this Colored Rain lipstick in Charmed. All three are Black owned. But here's the kicker, and this is why I didn't do it on camera, because I'm like, honestly, if I show y'all this, it's going to be more confusing than it is helpful. But one thing I always like to do is just add a little bit of the eyeshadow so that the color match is perfect. Alright, so now here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a lip gloss. How do you choose what lip gloss you want to use? This one's from Beauty Supply Store. It's clear. It is not flavored. That is important. It is not minty. It is not plumping. That will irritate your eyes. That tingling on your eye is irritating. So I say get one that's not flavored. Do not get a plumping lip gloss. Just get a clear. This was like 99 cents. Just get a clear lip gloss. I personally feel like the ones that are a little bit thinner are better, but you know, it's up to you. I wouldn't use your stickiest lip gloss for this. All right. I've been doing this for what, 4 or 5 years. Clear lip gloss, Beauty Supply Store. And we're going to be taking a flat brush. This is the Morphe M224. It's a flat brush. What we're going to do is we're going to put it on the back of our hand. I like to put a lot of things in the back of my hand, my primer, my foundation, my everything in the back of my hand, because I want to have control on how much I use. If I put the lip gloss directly on my eye and I squeeze directly on my eye, it's going to go right into my lashes. It's going to be a mess. We're going to try to avoid the eyelashes. We're going to avoid the eyelashes and the lash band. The lash band, because we get the lip gloss on the lash band, it's going to make the glue slip and slide around. Our lashes are going to look crazy. Now I tell y'all, when it comes to making mistakes in makeup, you can fix everything. Mismatched lashes, hard fix. Hard fix. Even with Facetune, even editing pictures, hard fix. So we don't want our eyelashes to move at all. Also, you don't want to get on the lash hairs, because it's going to make the lash hairs stick together, and then it's going to make the lashes look different. It's going to change the entire integrity of the lash, and you're not going to be able to use those lashes anymore. So you're going to avoid the lashes. We have to put them on first because they won't stick if we do the gloss first. Alright, so also another reason I want to put this back in my hand, so I can kind of warm it up a little bit and take as much as I really need. You know, I need control. Alright, so I'm going to take a little bit on the back of this brush, and we're going to go right into the eye. So where am I going to start? I'm going to start near the crease, towards the inner corner of the eye. So as you can see, I'm not using so much lip gloss that it is causing a drip effect on my eye. This is how much I'm putting on the brush. This is how much I'm putting on my eye. I'm not putting too much. Why? Our lashes. Second of all, it doesn't need all that. And plus, it is still a product that runs. You know what I mean? If you ever worn too much lip gloss and it just starts running down your face, you know. If you ever watch any of my videos when I'm talking about lip gloss, that's why I stopped wearing lip gloss in my YouTube videos, because it would start getting everywhere. Yeah, so you don't want too much. I'm going to take it all the way up to the brow. You don't want too much gloss. I know what you're thinking, but I want it to look really glossy. No, you don't. You want it to look, okay, that's not true. I gaslit you a little bit. You do want it to look really glossy, but adding more gloss is not the way, because that's just going to make it crease and be a mess. Maybe even get in your eye. You don't want that. You don't want that. Trust me, it's not going to give what you think it's going to give. I'm going to add a conservative amount, a reasonable amount. Was there space between my lashes this entire time? There was. Charge it to my lash glue, not my heart. Here we go. There's our complete look. There we go. I'm going to add a little bit of gloss to my lips against my better judgment. So, that's a good tip if you don't want lip gloss on your teeth. Put your finger in your mouth. Now get all of it from the inside of your mouth. So now what I'm going to do is hurry up and do this outro and this intro. This is the final look. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more of my Valentine's Day look, look in the playlist. It's going to show up on the screen in a second, or just go to my YouTube channel. There's a whole bunch of Valentine's shorts. There is a Valentine's cut crease that I posted yesterday. There's also a how to do my signature red lip. A lot of cool things on my YouTube channel these days. Makeup tutorials, a lot of influencer videos. You want to know how I make money as an influencer, how influencers make money in general, how to get on PR lists, all that. I have 32 piercing videos. I am training for a marathon. I just ran a half marathon, and I took 60-something solid core classes. So you want to see any of that? Subscribe down below. Give this video a like. If you want to hear anything more about that, please let me know what type of video you want to see next. It could be Valentine's related or not. We still have 4 days? 3 days. 2 days. 2 days. It is 1 o'clock in the morning. So technically 2, but 3 days. We still have a couple days until Valentine's Day, so let me know what you want to see down below. Give this video a like, please. It helps me out a lot. And yeah, if you want to see any more of my looks, go to my Instagram at Raggedy Royal, go to my Twitter at Raggedy Royal, or my TikTok at Raggedy Royal. If you want to see more of my thoughts and engage in more conversations, check me out on Twitter. If you want to see my bucket list series where I try different cuisines, different looks, well, no, I do different looks, but not in the bucket list series, where I try different cuisines, different activities, a whole bunch of different stuff. I recently went to Crumble. Want to hear my thoughts about that? Check me out on TikTok. I'm going to start posting the bucket list videos in my shorts, but I want the Valentine's Day looks to have their own thing. I love Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.